Right here. You've got 24 hours.
What, are you serious?
If you build it, nerds will come.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Sandbox. With 5 seasons under its belt, Rick and Morty has quickly become one of the most successful shows of all time, with one of the biggest and weirdest fan bases in existence. And with season 5 having recently come to a close, I wanted to take a stab at ranking all 5 seasons from the worst to the best. However, this is going to be a very different ranking video from ones past, as this time I am calling upon the help of critics and fans to make my final ranking. How this is going to work is each season will have a chance to earn and or lose points within a number of categories for 3 rounds. The first round we're going to be looking at critic scores. The second round will be using my rankings, which is largely based on my episode ranking videos, which if you have not seen those, you can click the link up here or down in the description below. And for the third and final round, I reached out to Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and here on YouTube to get your guys' feedback, and I'll be using that for the fan portion of this ranking. So with all that said, let's dive on into round 1 and see what the critics have to say about the first 5 seasons of Rick and Morty. Starting off with Rotten Tomatoes, Season 1 earned a 96% critically and a 97% for the audience score. Compare that to Season 2, which got 91% critically, but a 98% audience score. Season 3 got a 96% and 95%, Season 4 got 94 and 84, and lastly Season 5 earned a 95% critically with the lowest audience score of them all at 51%. Now, because I'm using these for the critics round, Season 1 and 3 both deserve a point, but I'm also going to award Season 2 with a point for a 98% audience score, which is just remarkable. But moving on to Metacritic, Season 1 earned an 85 Metascore and a 9.3 user score. Season 2 and 3 both have not earned a Metascore yet for whatever reason, but Season 2 received a 9.4 user score and Season 3 an 8.5. Season 4 earned an 84 Metascore, just 1 point lower than Season 1, but an abysmal 5.4 user score. And lastly, Season 5 comes in with the highest Metascore at 89, albeit a rather low user score of 6.7. So for Metacritic, Season 5 nabs a point, but again, Season 2 earned the highest user score, so it deserves a point as well. And for the last category in the critics round, I looked to IMDb to find the top 5 highest rated episodes, as well as the bottom 5 rated episodes. Seasons can earn 1 point for each episode they have in the top 5, but they will lose 1 point for each episode that they have in the bottom 5. Here's what I found. The top 5 include the Vat of Acid episode and Rick Mirai Jack at 9.5, Total Recall and Rick Shank Redemption at 9.6, and the Rick Lantis Mix-Up at a whopping 9.8. So seasons 2, 4, and 5 all earn a point each, and season 3 earns 2 points, with season 1 earning none. Moving on to the bottom 5 are Claw and Hoarder at 7.4, Rick and Morty's Thanksploitation Spectacular at 7.2, and you can consider me offended. A Morty Can Graffiti at 7.0, Gotron Jerry Sis Rick Vangelion at 6.4, and Rick Dependent Spray at 5.6. So Season 4 loses 1 point, and Season 5 will lose 4 points. Now I will say that there is a caveat here, as some episodes might suffer from having a lower number of votes on IMDb. For example, Thanksploitation only has 6.4 thousand votes, while the Vat of Acid episode is nearly double that at 12,000. However, I think that 5,000 votes would be enough to secure these slots for now, but I am curious to see where these episodes might stand a year from now. So at the end of the critics round, Season 2 and 3 are tied for first with 3 points each. Season 1 is on the board with 1 point. Season 4 is at 0, having earned and then lost a point. And Season 5 is in the negatives at -2 points. Moving on to round 2, we will be looking at my ranking for the seasons, which is largely based off of my episode ranking videos. And in essence, I watched and rewatched each episode and ranked them all on a scale of 1 to 10 based on plot, humor, and the themes or lessons at play. After that, I took the average score for each season, which is how they will be earning points for this category. The season with the highest score will earn 3 points, second will earn 2, and the third will earn 1 point, with the bottom 2 earning no points. Coming in at number 1 is Season 2 with an average score of 7.6, followed by Season 3 with a score of 7.4. And taking the number 3 spot is Season 1 with a score of 6.9, which is followed by Season 5 with 6.7 and Season 4 in last place with 6.6. But for the next category, we will be playing Desert Island with my top 3 episodes for each season, as well as my bottom 3. I feel like this is necessary because some seasons might have a lower average score due to a few bad episodes, but they have 1 or 2 fantastic episodes that deserve to be highlighted. So starting with the top 3 episodes for each season, these are the contenders. I can only pick 1 set of episodes to take with me to my desert island, and that season will be earning 3 extra points. For Season 1, my top 3 are Me Seeks and Destroy, Rick's Minutes, and Close Rick Counters of the Rick Kind. Season 2, I have the Ricks Must Be Crazy, Total Recall, and Big Trouble in Little Sanchez. Season 3 has Rick Shank Redemption, Rick Churian Candidate, and Pickle Rick. Season 4 has Edge of Morty, the Vat of Acid episode, and One Crew over the Cuckoo's Morty. And lastly, Season 5 has Mort Dinner Rick Andre, Thanksploitation Spectacular, and Rick Marai Crow. This was a real tough one for me. Season 1's top 3 are some of the best that the show has to offer, with a solid mix of humor, action, and furthering the overarching plot. Season 2 is similar, but has a stronger emphasis on themes with Total Recall and Little Sanchez. Season 3 is top-notch action. I know some people would probably have Rick Lance's mix-up in there, but for me, while I like it, it's not one that I would want to rewatch over and over again. Season 4 is honestly pretty well balanced. I mean, it has great meta humor with Crew Coup, an award-winning episode with the Vat of Acid episode, showcasing Rick's pettiness, and Edge of Morty is one of the best season premieres out there. However, I can say that Season 5 is the weakest, although it is probably due to it being the newest and not having as much time to resonate with me. I love the finale, I love Mr. Nimbus and the Thanksgiving episode, but this top 3 is just not quite as strong as the others. And honestly, it probably comes down to Season 1 or 4, but because Season 1 is just so nostalgic and it's just such classic Rick and Morty, I'm gonna have to give it a Season 1. And now for the bottom 3, the worst pair of episodes that I would be fine giving up forever will make that season lose just 1 point. Here are the contenders. Season 1 has Raising Gazorpazorp, The Pilot, and Rixie Business. These are not bad ones by any means to me, showing that Season 1 is actually very strong and well balanced overall. And Season 2 has Interdimensional Cable 2, Look Who's Purging Now, and Wedding Squanchers. But again, Season 2 is my personal favorite. I love all of its episodes, and some of these episodes are people's all-time favorites, so Season 2 is definitely safe from this round. Now, Season 3 has Morty's Mind Blowers, which is forgettable, the ABCs of Beth, which I find revolting, and the Whirly Dirly Conspiracy, which is just kind of meh. Season 4 has Rattlestar Galactica, which I am starting to warm up to, but again, it throws away the running gag of no time travel. Childrick of Mort, which was, again, meh, and Claw and Hoarder, which was just bad. But lastly, Season 5 has Rick Dependent Spray, a Mortycan Rick Feedy, and Gotron Jerrysis Rick Vangelion. These middle episodes were very forgettable. They were weird for the sake of weird and didn't really encapsulate the spirit of the show. However, I think for me, it comes down to Season 3 and 4's bottom 3. The ABCs of Beth and Claw and Hoarder are equally gross. Whirly Dirly and Childrick of Mort were both meh. But Rattlestar Galactica I am starting to warm up to, while I don't really find Morty's Mind Blowers to be rewarding for rewatches, so I'm gonna have to go with Season 3 on this one. I love the season, but its worst episodes to me make it lose a point. So at the end of round 2, here's where the seasons stand. Taking the lead with 6 points is Season 2, followed by Season 1 with 5 points, Season 3 with 4, Season 4 with 0, and Season 5 still at -2. It's a tight race for the lead, so let's see what the fans have to say overall. Now, I will say that I did not get a ton of feedback in general. Nobody answered my poll on Twitter or Instagram, so if you'd like to contribute to future rankings like this one, be sure to follow me there. However, I did get a few responses from Reddit and a YouTube video poll, which I put out for a week in September. I also tallied people's comments and the amount of likes from my episode ranking videos to get a general census about fans' thoughts on the seasons. So at the time of recording this, these are the final results from the fans. As far as favorite seasons go, Reddit awarded season 2 and 3 1 point each, but as far as favorite episodes go, YouTube awarded season 1 with 16 mentions, season 2 with 5, season 3 with 7, and season 4 and 5 both with 0. Shawshank Redemption and M. Night Shyamalians were both standout episodes amongst the comments, as well as Pickle Rick. And something interesting I observed is that if I count comment likes, season 1 wins hands down, but if I don't count comment likes, season 3 would actually win by the sheer number of comments alone. So, standardizing these results a bit, season 1 and 3 both earn 2 points, season 2 earns 1 point, and seasons 4 and 5 earn no points. So, sorry seasons 4 and 5, but you guys are the clear losers this time around. Maybe with more time, people will learn to love you a bit more. But as for the top 3 seasons, season 1 and 3 are tied for runner-up with 7 points each, with season 2 barely pulling the win at 8 points. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was certainly very different from other rankings I've done in the past, and if you'd like to contribute to the next one, I'll be doing a similar ordeal with ranking the 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter to let your voices be heard. On Twitter, I mainly tweet out reactions and replies to film and TV news, and Instagram is where I post sneak peeks for future videos. That said, thanks to all of you who contributed for this ranking, and if you don't agree with the results, let me know how you would rank the seasons down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time.